This man reigns from Akron, Ohio, the red line of the auction business, Conky's Flippin' Adventures. Conky. Oh, man.
Hey.
All right, this man needs no introduction, but they're paying me to do this, so the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. What the Hales, Jeremy! Dun, dun.
I'm here! Look at that. It's real. It's not just the word.
And from out west, Sandusky, Lorain, Ohio, some people call him Guapo with a capital G. What up?
Some people call him Guapo.
Oh, sorry. I always get to the music.
He's a joker. He's a midnight poker run. He gets his meals at Mike's place.
Oh, man. I love Mike's place. Hello, everybody. Thanks for showing up.
You think Conky's at Mike's place?
He probably is, because, Conky's usually here, so he's probably going to come in and he'll probably have sauce on his face.
He's at Mike's place.
Sauce on his face at Mike's place. Oh, I think we got a song.
He's got sauce on his face. He was eating at Mike's place. He gets his food on the run.
There's no box left over because he ate it all.
Hey. Are you at Mike's place?
What?
Were you at Mike's
place?
At
Mike's place?
No, why? Were you?
We figured if you were late, you must be at Mike's place eating.
No.
We just figured if you weren't going to be here, you were at Mike's place.
Looking at all the cool stuff on the wall? No, I ate dinner at home tonight.
Nice. Love everybody. We appreciate everyone showing up tonight. We got Elizabeth and Crafty Jen and Jackie and Stu Freak and Bunny and Tracy and Karen and Bonnie and Mike and Sandra and Rexy and Mary and oh my gosh, so many people and Mr. Dewey and Karen but man, so a little update. Our buddy Claire Thrifts said he bought a unit and then it didn't match the pictures.
Imagine that.
So another one.
Another.
I said, did you take any video or anything? He's like, oh, so mad. I just loaded up and left. I was like, Claire Thrifts.
Come on.
We need the video, man. You should be calling the cops.
Should be. Please tell me it wasn't from Gary.
No, another place that's got to go on our radar of corrupt storage facilities.
Babe, remember I told you that bag was moved, the Pokemon bag? I'm looking at the original picture right now. It wasn't moved. It's in the right place.
Oh.
So as you're talking about that, okay, George and I bought a storage unit. We bought it earlier this week, and the manager was out sick. And because of our lawsuits in regards to bad neighbors in Otter Creek, and because of the dysfunction on the other side of that lawsuit, which we were there Tuesday, right? It was Tuesday. The judge had to file a continuance to Friday. We'd love to be on the road in Otter Creek already, but because of the dysfunction of the other parties, there's a continuance filed for tomorrow. And so we had to alter our schedules completely and totally to go to this unit, but they work part-time. So we had to go and travel to this unit and go pay for it today. And the storage manager tells us, she's like, well, I did let her in to get some stuff out. We're not supposed to, but I did let her in and get some stuff out. And I'm going, oh my goodness, I'm paying hundreds of dollars. So George and I are going to pay just to get an access code so that we or Christian and Patience can deal with it later in our scheduling, because we got court again tomorrow. And then we'll have final determination in regards to our CPOs. So we go take care of that. And when the manager says, we're not supposed to, but I let her get in and get some stuff out, I'm going, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this.
That's ridiculous.
So we went and put our lock on, took their lock off, put our lock on. And I told George, I was like, hey, that Pokemon bag, there's a reason why I bought it. There's a Pokemon bag. And I went, there's a Pokemon bag. There, and I saw hair in it, pet hair, and I was like, but there's a Pokemon bag. This could be a collector's unit. And so we opened it, and I told George, I was like, hey, that bag has been moved. But now I'm looking at the original pictures again.
It's good.
The bag hasn't been moved.
What the Otter Creek says, what the Hales is going on?
You name it, it's happening.
What the Otter Creek? What the Otter Creek's going on? Mayors are going crazy over there. That's what the Hales is going on over there.
I heard they're beating each other up.
It's like a Rocky movie. I don't know which number though. I think this is Rocky 3 right now. It's like when you got like Clubber Lang and what was his name? Thunder Lips.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, man. God bless America.
I sit there and I go, all right, nothing else that happens in Otter Creek can take me by surprise or shock me. And every single time I'm shocked yet again. And it takes
what I want to sit there and do, Jeremy? I want to yell, Jerry, but Jeremy.
Oh my goodness.
It's just like a Jerry Springer show. It's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable.
Bonnie, I appreciate you asking. It wasn't actually my ankle, it was my foot. If you guys didn't see yesterday's video, I stepped on a pothole, my foot went like this.
Woo.
So it's all black and blue. My toes are black and blue, but it doesn't really hurt or nothing. It's no throbbing pain. I appreciate you asking. And then, you know what happened this morning?
You had a good poop.
No, that did. But YouTube comments hacked. Saying...
Your YouTube comments were hacked?
Well, you know how they say, like, oh, you won a prize or whatever?
Oh, yeah, spam. Yeah, that's how you know you hit it big. When you start getting the scammers.
Yeah, I got one. Darlene says we're also proud of you, Deanna. You rock, girl. Thanks,
we
Darlene.
get 500 a day of those.
You rock, girl. You rock, girl. Uh-oh, hold on. For real?
Cute.
That's a killer whale.
George let me get a killer whale.
That's very nice of her.
Wasn't allowed to get a goat, but she let me get a killer whale.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's awesome.
$8.40.
Can't beat that. That's right. You could probably sell that right now and make money off of it.
Oh, yeah, and they had a bunch of them. I should have bought them all.
You should have bought them all. You should see if they had a case, unopened case, dude.
Should have bought them all. Buck. They had a bunch of these. I should have bought them all.
Lightyear for $1.
Yeah, Lightyear for $1. And then Wonder Woman pops for $3 a piece.
Oh, man. That was steal. Yeah, you should have bought all those too.
I should have bought them all, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna buy for the shelves.
You got any cases in the back? Then you're gonna have to buy a warehouse just to hold all the toys.
Oh well, I was thinking about buying Mike's place.
That's not a bad idea.
Just saying.
If you buy Mike's place, will you let me try to put an engine in the X-wing fighter?
Yeah, well, I thought that was the first thing we were all going to do, get together and put an engine in that thing.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, you want to talk about a great video? We made the real X-wing fighter.
We made it fly.
Yeah, I thought that was the first thing
Conky,
we were
you get the Conky, since you're the oldest, you get to fly first.
Oh, boy.
Do you guys know what super things are?
Hold on.
Yeah, but I didn't know you did.
Right?
You know what they are?
No.
No, I never seen them.
Okay.
I never seen them.
Okay. Just checking. I'm buying them regardless, whether you guys know what they are or not. So I got a full case of them.
Jeremy, you have gotten any new Ghostbuster $5 lottery tickets in Michigan yet?
No, I don't. I heard about them though.
All right, Bonnie, I did what you asked. Yep, Kathy said, I got a second sense notification. I figured it was spam. Yeah, I'm not giving no, it was like text some crazy number, some 512 phone number. If anyone falls for that, I mean, guys.
So do you want to know how to get around that? Because it's going to keep happening.
How do we do it, Jeremy?
So what you do is you put your comments on. You have to approve all your comments.
Okay.
And then so George and I still read all of our comments, but we don't respond anymore. It's not humanly possible. But to get rid of all of the scams, we put comments on manual approving. So every comment is held back. So there'll be people who be like, oh my goodness, you got 20,000 views, but there's no comments. Well, there's plenty of comments. We just haven't released them yet. And then we go through each one, read it, release it, and then block all the scammers.
So you have about 30 people in there going first.
Thanks, Bonnie. Yeah, luckily I just saw it this morning. I started deleting them. Boom, 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 boom. I reported them all to YouTube, as you guys know.
So what exactly did they say?
I'll tell you the exact wording, Conky. I'll show you it. I took a screenshot of it.
That's how you know you're hitting it big, when they start scamming you and spamming you like that. You're getting somewhere, man.
It says you are the winner of the giveaway contest. I'm not, and then I guess when you click on it, like you can't see it all the time, but someone sent me, they emailed me and they said you can only see it some of the times, and it said they had a number to text, a 520 number.
Yeah. There'll be
like, what
WhatsApp
do you do when you
number.
text this number? They'd be like, oh, only thing, this is Rob. The only thing I need is your social security number, your date of birth, your mother's maiden name, the first street you grew up on, and your first name of your pet.
Yeah.
And your bank account.
Your favorite teacher. Your
Yeah. Other than that, nothing else.
Yeah.
And you're going to win a Second Sense t-shirt. So, yeah, no, don't fall for the scams. There's scams everywhere, man.
So we get inundated so much with scams and spam. Like, that could be a full-time job for an employee, which would never generate enough money to justify hiring an employee for that. But just blocking all the scammers and the spam, it's never ending. And so as you continue to grow, your platform continues to grow, so does all the scams and the spams.
Scam and spams.
Scam and spams.
That could be a name of a. That should be a name of a YouTube channel.
Scamming the scammer.
I'll light my ears up for you guys.
Conky's got lights in there now.
I got lights over my ears now. You guys notice anything different at all about the background?
Just the thing over to your left, my right.
That
thing.
you notice has been used?
Oh, is that why it's dirty?
That's why it's red.
So that's a filtration system.
All right. Let's see what you did with it.
Well, it's not done yet, but I will show you.
Dun 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 dun.
You remember that truck I showed you in the thumbnail
Yep.
last week?
Yeah, we remember.
Dang.
That's where it is now.
Woo!
And
That's a flippin' adventure right there.
Or as Guapo would say,
yeah. So it's coming right along. I should have the we told Conky about the cars.
What cars? What cars?
I don't know. Yes, you found some cars in the video yesterday.
Oh, I've got some cars, Conky.
Cars?
Mary
So-
Dale, thank you.
Yeah, this is gonna be a nice truck when I get done with it. I'm just kind of fiddling with, how I want to play the ending of the video, but it's gonna turn out nice.
Are you gonna put any decals or anything on it?
Yeah, actually,
Is every car gonna get like Conky's flipping like adventures
No.
decal?
that is a Firestone delivery truck, so it gets these decals on the sideboards.
Ooh, that's gonna look awesome.
He's ready.
Yeah, it's going to turn out nice.
Now, are you going to keep it or are you going to auction it?
No, I'm going to keep it because all my videos going forward were, for example, well, I don't have any right here. Some of my restorations are going to need tires. Well, that's going to be a character in the future restoration videos where it brings the tires and drops them off and then takes off. And it might have a troll driving it. I don't know yet. We'll see.
I like it.
I like it.
You're thinking through this. You're thinking
Sounds
like
like
a YouTuber.
Sounds like a flipping adventure.
It's hard to hang out with other YouTubers and not think like one.
Yeah, when I was in Dallas, I was talking to all these different people, so it was interesting. But today I went to go pick up a storage unit. The lady didn't know how to do tax exempt, man. It always happens to me. Thank you, buddy. Everyone, hit that thumbs up.
Would you go to Vid Summit again?
There's definitely some good speakers. That was interesting. The AI aspect, they had a lot of people speaking on AI. That was interesting. You can definitely network. There was a wide plethora of people. I thought it was going to be a lot more smaller channels, but there's definitely some bigger channels there. But would I go again? I don't know. That's a tough question.
If you can't say yes off the top of your head, then the answer is no.
Well, I would probably go again, but I wouldn't pay. Hi, George, in the background, tapes, them boxes.
That's exactly what's happening, Jay. So
he's always hiding back there.
If they paid you to be there, you would go.
No, I just know that I know a couple of people that went in with they didn't pay and they got in for free. Helen, super sticker, thank you.
Well, you just
really? How'd they get in for free?
Because they never checked anything. They never checked like that. But first of all, they never even gave me. Thanks again, Jay. But they never gave me any. Well, I got a wristband. That was it. But I was supposed to get a lanyard with my name on it. They're like, oh, we don't have it. I went every day. The first day I was there, second day I was there, and third day I was there to get my lanyard with my name on it. And they never had it done. So
probably because it was under Chapo's name.
So, no, they had my name on file, but I think they actually gave mine to another person because they had my name spelled wrong. And they had it spelled like an S-Z-A-B-O, like Zabo. And there's another person named Zabo there. So I think they gave them my actual card and they didn't have mine. They're like, here's yours. This is Bobby. I'm like, they're like, isn't your email this? I'm like, no. So
did they, when you went in and out of these events where like the speakers were talking and all that, were they checking for your lanyard or your wristband or anything? You just walked in like you belong there.
I just walked in like everyone else. Not once did anyone ever check my band. I mean, my wristband. I mean, maybe they looked. Maybe people are looking at it. But like I said, I know a few people that went in that did not pay whatsoever. I know for a fact, and they got in.
Would that be Guapo?
No, he paid. He did pay.
That's definitely something he'd try.
It would definitely try for sure. But yeah, there was that. I mean, there was definitely a lot of stuff you could absorb from it. And then some of the things are were more like pep rally kind of rah rah. Don't give up, consistency. And almost everyone up there talking has been there for 10 years or more doing YouTube. Even the one kid was 19, the other kid was 17, and the one kid's been doing it since he was 11, and he's 19 now. So he's been doing it like 9 years because he's basically that's how he figured it out. He said 9 years total. So, I mean, because everyone thinks, oh, YouTube, it's overnight, this and that. And it's there's peaks and valleys, the other things, peaks and valleys, like we always talk about. Jeremy will be like, tell you right away, it's never a straight line, but your next low is usually higher than your last low. And your next high is higher than
overnight. I was extremely, I'm a rare story, and I was extremely lucky, and it was dumb luck.
No, it wasn't. It was your good looks.
Well, I don't doubt
No.
that. Back then I was looking fine and divine. But
It was your guitar playing, your voice. I think it was your singing voice.
George says no. She thinks I look better fatter. I don't know what she's thinking. She's got some weird things she's attracted to, but
She figures this way, no one else will want you if you're.
I've seen you heavier, and that was not attractive. Your size now is fine.
Oh, you're perfecto.
There you go.
You're perfecto. Hey. So whatever you weigh now, stay that weight.
add more hair. She hated that I was clean shaven back then. I would shave every day. I was clean shaven. She hated it.
You look funny, that's what she said.
Well, I have a baby face. I was pure muscle. She didn't like that. She wasn't into the gym thing. She's like, you know, I like fat to fall asleep on.
Yeah.
Not a hard rock ab.
She's like, I don't want to wash my clothes on your stomach anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Using those washboards. Oh,
but I was extremely lucky.
yes. I guess we're both extremely lucky. Man, I'm just looking to see if you added any stuff to your back of your wall there.
A ton.
There's
I
a
know.
lot of stuff back there.
You want to see my custom Funko Pop?
Oh, custom one?
You guys don't know about this yet, do you?
Nuh-uh.
There's money
Save it. It
and a
needs
guitar.
That is funny. Oh, man. 01, I like it.
it's got too much hair on the head and not enough on the face.
I can't change it. This was a gift from a fan.
I'm just kidding.
You're popping there, Hales. Popping it.
That's early edition. That's edition number 1 when I first started YouTube. They didn't send me the edition number 2 where I'm further in the YouTube journey. That's what I looked like when I first started.
That's funny. That's awesome.
I thought it was pretty cool.
The Jeremy Hales pop.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Now we gotta make a conky one.
Oh, what would that look like?
White Herb says, tell George about the Elvis car. Oh, yeah, I found a nice, sweet Elvis car in my unit yesterday. A couple people's like, you got to give it to George, so I'll have to bring it to you.
Whenever we find,
I know George loves Elvis, and she loves NASCAR.
we were showing our
Why you laughing,
$250,000
George?
of tools again as we are rearranging and trying to get the garage somewhat set up. And people are going, you need to donate that. You need to donate. Okay. How about you buy it all from me for $250,000 and you need to donate it? Like, I love it how people want to spend my money. And yet they would never, ever in a million years donate it. They would never buy it and donate it.
Yeah, buy it and donate it.
They love to tell us what to give away.
But yeah, it was an interesting unit. There was at first I thought it was a setup unit because like all the boxes I started grabbing were empty.
That's not good.
I started getting nervous. But there was a bunch of these cars. GMP, Conky? Does that make sense?
GMP.
Made in Germany. GCP. I don't know. Let me see.
If they're made in Germany, I probably know them, but I don't recognize those.
Let me see if I can find that. GMP. Like here's one of them here. I got a widescreen. Hold on.
Not a Jeep. It's a Jimp.
Oh, okay. Those look newer, though.
But yeah, I found
Like a newer.
some of these $100-some vehicles.
Nice.
Some were brand new in the box, and some were sitting out. and they're like covered in dirt on top, Conky. So I had this great idea. Instead of Conky's Restorations, I need you to start Conky's Car Wash.
There you go.
Conky's Car Wash, I'm going to bring in these die-cast cars to you, where you can wash and detail these die-cast cars. So you can get a little broom, a little vacuum cleaner, and you can do Conky's.
People would watch that for ASMR like crazy.
Bro. So I'm going to bring you some of my cars, Conky, for
All
some
right.
Conky's Car Wash and detail.
Conky, they love that miniature stuff, man. Rob's on to something.
I'm telling you, man. I'm helping you here, Conky. So, and I get some clean cars for auction, so it's a double win.
There you go.
There's those ASMR videos, like they'll get old video game systems, say it's a Nintendo, and they'll scrub and clean the whole thing. People love that. Millions and millions and millions of views.
Yeah, it's crazy that they can get those Nintendos back to white, you know?
Yeah, they use peroxide in one of these lights, the ultraviolet lights, and it gets the yellow out.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
Yep, I'll be doing that in my videos too, and on all the like some of these Tonka interiors that have faded over time. I'll do that. It turns out nice on the video because the light's blue, like a really calming blue light.
So you're gonna re-whiten them.
Re-whiten, yeah. That's one of the tools in the arsenal.
Nice. Man, that is crazy. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like I said, these storage facilities, those scamming people. I'm gonna have to be on the lookout. Every mom and pop storage place out there.
So how much did Jesse get taken for this time?
Well, he says that according to the dust that he's seen, that there's definitely a few firearms taken out of the unit. He said he found some ammunition in the unit, and he did find like one gun, but he said they definitely, you could tell like there was dust marks where he's like, there are definitely firearms missing. And he said, you never know what else was taken out of there, but I was like, man, I can't believe you didn't film it, Jesse. Why? Number one rule is what, Hales?
Film everything.
Film everything. Number one rule. Always film everything. Man.
Number 2 rule. Never trust a fart.
That's what my buddy said the other day. Hey, Conky, you look like Mickey Mouse with a blaster in the back.
I don't think that's the first time I saw that.
What the Otter Creek says. Yes, he does look like Mickey Mouse. And some people will say he is kind of like Mickey Mouse.
I might be Mickey Mouse. You don't know.
You never know.
You don't know what we turn that camera off. You don't know what I do. So.
He could be Mickey Mouse in Disney World.
Yep.
Oh, man. That's Conky's side job.
We know what you do. Noreen tells us to making out all the time.
Yes.
Oh, empty nest. Let's chase each other around the house.
Look at Conky.
Rob, back me up. Aren't they making out all the time in front of us, like every time we're somewhere?
I can tell you one thing. I've never seen two people kiss so much in my life.
Okay.
You know it's true,
Constantly
Conky.
making out.
You know it's true, Conky. He's going to be sitting here trying to deny it. Denial's not a river in Egypt only, Conky.
Don't be trying to deny it, Conky. We know you're a love machine.
Trying to.
Conky is a love machine, and he don't work for nobody but Noreen. Ooh, baby. Oh, man.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day, Conky. My foot hurts. I got a big black and blue mark down the side of it. My toes are black and blue. Oh,
What?
a couple people were like, oh, they said that reminded them of Jeremy.
Oh, when you broke your foot.
Yeah, I said that was way worse.
The beautiful part is my foot. I don't have any pain at all anymore. I'm completely, totally healed.
Nice.
I'm good.
Hold on, in case there's any of those foot fetish people out there. Anyway, isn't there a channel dedicated to your feet?
Yeah, well, there's a website dedicated to my feet.
Do you need to borrow the peg leg?
I'm pretty sure my neighbor probably created that website.
Oh, which neighbor?
I'll give you one guess.
Oh man, you got a few crazy ones, but yeah, I could guess.
Just a few.
Just a few. Well, Cedar or Otter Creek is definitely a lot odder than Hales headquarters.
Oh my goodness, so much otter. And you guys know we love it here. Like, we love it down there too.
Look at that. Hit the thumbs up, man. Now that took some time right there.
Racehorse.
Yeah, look at those happy teeth. Hit the thumbs up. It says, you guys are lucky you actually have 2 feet. Yes, you freaks. Yeah, unfortunately, I know a lot of people that have lost them.
Yeah, he had surgery recently.
Yeah, lost some feet, unfortunately. But the key is you're still alive and kicking it.
Kicking it's probably not the appropriate thing to say right now.
Yeah.
Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry. You had to bring me out on it. Thanks, Hales. Thanks.
Don't worry. Soup Freaks Mess has a huge what do you call humor?
Sense of humor. Yes,
So,
I know.
I'm
You
sure.
know, Soup Freaks Mess is awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure cracking up right now that you said kicking it.
Kicking it with what the Hales. Oh man. But Jeremy still has a 2-inch pipe. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
I do have a 2-inch pipe
Are you paying for that 2-inch pipe though?
every day. Every day.
Oh man. Where's Guapo, man?
That's a good question. Where is Guapo?
Someone said still no Guapo. I think he's a no-show today. Look at that picture. It looks like Storage Wars. Barry, he was always great.
Last I saw that he had to have emergency surgery.
On his tooth?
First it was things don't appear as they are, but then it changed to emergency surgery.
Was that on his tooth?
I don't know. I don't watch.
It might have been on his tooth or something.
You know, new phone. Who dis?
Who dis?
I don't know. Did he have to have emergency surgery on his tooth again?
I know he had a surgery before he left.
Really?
I don't know if that was the video he just put out though.
Probably.
Was the our wonderful time in Dallas, which we did have a good time. It was very fun. Did meet a lot of cool, really cool people.
Who's the coolest person you met?
Well, I liked the one guy that talked. He was really cool. And then the coolest person I actually met was probably the one guy from he was from Ohio. You know, people from Ohio are just cool. So, and
Okay, I'm not talking about when you called me on the phone and we were talking. Who is the actual person?
Well, this guy, his name's I think Guapo.
Okay, I got you.
It stands for like handsome, but I don't know why he's called Guapo. But
you know that means handsome.
You know what I mean? That was the funniest. I wasn't expecting her to say that. I was just like, whoa. Guapo was like taken back because he wasn't used to that either. He was just like,
because Guapo didn't even know what Guapo meant.
He doesn't speak Spanish.
Like, whoa.
That's the funniest thing. This guy says, ask me how to speak Spanish or something was the back of his shirt. And he has a YouTube channel, I'm assuming, to teach people how to speak Spanish. I said, Guapo, you got to talk to this guy.
Go talk to that guy.
He goes, why? I said, because he can teach you how to speak Spanish, man.
And then Guapo was like, but I don't know even how to ask him how to speak Spanish. El Guapo.
And they both had the same braid style. Both had the same
Did
braid
they
style.
really?
Oh, man.
That's funny.
It was funny. It was because someone took a picture and then they showed it to me, and I'm like, and I go, Guapo, you guys got the same hair. He's like, no, we don't. And everyone's like, yeah, you guys do. It was like the exact same.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was You know, anytime you get to hang out with Guapo, you know it's a fun.
Is getting Chick-fil-A?
No Chick-fil-A. I did get Guapo to stay at the better hotel.
Oh, nice.
Embassy Suites. He wanted to stay at Renaissance, and I was like, Guapo, Renaissance suck. I used to work at Renaissance. They're great hotels. Great hotels. But there's nothing free.
You have to pay for everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I said, you stay at the Embassy Suites, they got an awesome breakfast. They got eggs cooked to order. They had everything you could imagine for breakfast. They got fresh fruit. They got, yogurt. They got bagels. They got cereal. They got eggs, bacon, pancakes, all kinds, you know.
And that's important.
Yeah, well, we usually stay there as a family. And then they have bread out, peanut butter, and jelly. We'll take some of that, make some sandwiches for lunch. Grab a couple apples for lunch. Man.
You're good to go.
Oh, yeah, breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, that's smart, man.
So, yeah, and Guapo said he loved the breakfast. Yeah, he loved the breakfast. He's like, Rob, this is so great of an idea. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They get this huge breakfast. You're going to go anywhere else and go pay $10, $15 for breakfast, and it's not even going to be that good.
Last time I was in Dallas, I was down there for a sales training, and there was like 12 of us, but for lunch we teamed up in pairs and we grabbed a company car and went out looking for something to eat. Well, I got stuck with a guy from New York, and he's driving down this main road where there was like restaurants and shopping on both sides of the road. He's from New York. He had the Long Island territory. I had the Cleveland territory. So he's driving down the road, looking at both sides of the street as he's driving, saying, there's got to be a deli around here somewhere. Why is there a deli here? Isn't there a deli on every corner? Like, no, dude, we're in Dallas. There's steakhouse. You can't spit without hitting the steakhouses, but you are not going to see a deli. Let's just stop and get something to eat.
Yeah. There's not many delis there in Dallas. The Dallas delis.
Like, come on, think.
Yeah, you got either steakhouse or barbecue.
Yeah.
You got to get one of those. I did have some good. It was like this chicken from this place, man. The Southern chicken. Whew. It was delicious. It was one of those hole-in-the-wall places.
Yeah, that's usually the best.
Yeah, everyone. I saw some awesome cars, Conky, in this. Then there's an old tractor. I might give you the restore.
An old tractor, huh?
Yeah, and then you bought something from the auction.
I did, but you know what? I missed out on the thing I really wanted.
I know.
Because I bid on it, and then I thought, well, I know I'm going to have to come back and bid on it later. I bid on the two things. It's like, I know I'm going to have to come back and bid on probably both of them later. Well, I forgot about it until later in the day, and I jumped on real quick to see if it was still going, and it was all ended. And I got the one thing and missed out on the other. I was down here for restorations that day.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to get this done.
You should have told Hales he would have bid for you.
I should have got it for you, man.
I should have done something. I missed out.
Yeah, the beds are awesome at the Embassy Suites. That's the thing. They have like Hilton has the Heavenly beds, and Hilton's one of the people that run Embassy Suites. So they got unbelievable beds. It's everything about the Embassy Suites. Like I said, I worked for Marriott hotels, and Marriotts are great too. But like I said, Embassy is one of my favorites. Hales, where do you stay at hotels? Doesn't matter, does it? Cheapest
Wherever George books, and the only thing she looks at is there a free breakfast or not.
She's smart.
When we went down to Half Mill Time to Grill, I made a mistake of staying on the way down, staying in a hotel where we went down to get breakfast. It's like, okay, yeah, eggs are $12.99, orange juice is $4. Like, wait a minute, we just paid $200 for the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the thing. The room that Guapo wanted to stay at originally was $179, and where we stayed was $109. $70 cheaper and free breakfast.
Yeah, so we made sure we didn't make that same mistake when we came home.
Oh, man. Breyer horse update, guys. Rob's Auctions. That's right. Secondsense.com. Got a comic book auction this weekend. Next weekend's unbelievable antique auction. But all those Breyer horses, just one lady's order was almost $6,000.
Wow.
I think I sold about $8,000 in horses.
I wanted to get some horses.
What a unit.
I need 2 horses.
You need 2 horses.
I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh!
You need 2 horses to pull a wagon filled with tires.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, I never thought Conky was going to tell me he needed 2 horses. Maybe like 500 horses or 550 horses or 1,000 horsepower or something like that, but not 2 horsepower.
This is the Tonka horse truck.
There you go.
So when I restore this bad boy, I need a couple horses for the back.
Oh, I know. I know what size you need now.
Do you?
Yep.
Can you keep an eye out for me?
Yep.
I meant to buy some horses, but I didn't know what size they were, so I was just gonna kind of shoot blind.
We had a few in there.
Yeah.
Thank you, George, in the background. I pray for your family safety with the terrorist war in the area. What Otter Creek says that. Yeah, it's
There's
crazy
things going on.
The world is crazy, people.
It is.
And I mean, just look at Otter Creek, for example. That's just a little spot of 100 people, how crazy it is there. I was just thinking about the Middle East, talk about crazy.
And the crazy part of the crazy is George and I bought that property to get away from crazy. We
Yes, you did.
bought
Thanks
that
for
property to hide, to be safe. And here our safety is at risk every day.
It's that place is, yeah. I remember when you first got there, it was unbelievable.
It's still unbelievable. What you doing, Willis, is in the chat. I'll be there soon, dude. Karaoke, baby. Karaoke Thursday nights. Barbecues.
Barbecues. Oh man. Now you got me thinking about barbecues.
Man, that was some good barbecues we had last time we were down there.
Oh man.
Why is that stuff so good, man? Like, that is like I don't know what it is. Like, I just love it.
My favorite thing about barbecues is the sauces, just because I'm a sauce guy, and I like all the sauces. I'm not like, oh, I just like this kind of sauces. I like all different sauces. I like the sweet sauce, the vinegary sauce, the smoky sauce, the hot sauce. So I'm over there all. And then they got so many good sauces, and the barbecue's so good. All right, I'm going with you, Jeremy. When we going?
As soon as I got to get court done here tomorrow, and as soon as we can get on the road, we'll be on the road.
On the road again.
Just can't wait.
Man, we got we got Sussin Self Storage coming up. And then Paynesville called me. He said December something. It's like Hales, he might have to fly back for that.
Probably fly back.
December 2nd. I think that's when we're going to sell the car too.
How many units?
He said that right now he only has a few, so that's why he's waiting another month. Because he was going to do it in November, but he wanted to have more units.
Flippin' Adventures is going to go get barbecues tomorrow.
That's not fair.
The water.
Hey, Flippin' Adventures, can you mail me a brownie? Thank you. I love you. Just put on Jeremy's tab. He'll pay for it. Just one brownie to Second Sense Auctions.
Two
brownies, one for Conky. Sorry. And wait, 3 because Noreen.
Yeah, one for
3 brownies.
Only send it to us. I'll make sure Rob gets his.
No. Second Sense Auction. 2015 West 53rd Street. Hold on, let me put that up there just in case. You really want to send me a brownie, you know? Send some love.
Dana just asked any pictures. Check this out. She sleeps with her hands up in the air for the win.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, look at how cute.
So crazy.
That's awesome. That was so awesome. My brother came over. He had twins about maybe 5 months ago now.
As if she's holding a camera or something.
She's ready.
And I got the twin babies over here the other day. It was so awesome.
Oh, I bet that was fun, man.
Yeah, just to get to see the twins. And then my brother also has a 4-year-old. So then he's over there wanting to play with my son's gift I gave my son. So I gave him what's it?
That was fun.
I gave my son it's like a race simulator, pretty much. But he plays the one racing game on his Xbox. So it's a seat you sit in. There's gas pedal, brake pedal. You can switch gears here, and it has like a rumble pack in the steering wheel, and it's like an actual car racing seat.
Really?
Yeah,
So I saw in a storage unit. I was like, I got to buy the unit just to get that gift for him. But luckily, he didn't see that video.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, because I said I bought this unit, and the most expensive thing I'm giving away or something like that was the video. And yeah, so I got this awesome racing seat. They're like $400 some. And Jeremy, myself, Conky, okay, I don't know, thrifty, cheap, whatever you want to call us. Okay, we're covered.
We're wise stewards with our money.
Right. So we wouldn't. I would never spend $400 or $500 on a thing that basically you can only play like racing games on. You know, and my son loves racing games, so I would never spend that. So I spent $200 some on the storage unit. I got $500 in video games out of the storage unit. Sold the video games, made money, and paid for my son's gift for free. So that's the way I looked at it. So that's how and throughout my life, I've gotten my kids lots of awesome gifts because of the business I'm in that I would never pay for, because to me they're like cheap junk. But like the one Hot Wheels thing,
I don't pay for toothpaste. I don't
Right.
pay for toothbrushes. I don't pay for deodorant. I don't pay for shampoo, soap,
toilet
I mean,
paper, and paper towels.
If I took showers in Otter Creek water, I'd be even nastier.
Oh my gosh! Don't remind me about Otter Creek
I
water.
take showers in Otter Creek water.
I did. I started losing my hair. I had hair like Conky before I went to Otter Creek the first time.
Well, you have to show for Rob being in Otter Creek is a nicely tiled floor, right?
Oh man, beautiful tile.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for him to tile that thing up.
They said that the patient picked the name Pepper. They said yes, Ed. And then someone said Salt. That's funny. That's the
She's
second.
gonna grow up to be a doctor. I'm gonna call her Dr. Pepper.
Oh man! Now you're gonna have to make that happen.
Gonna have to pay for 8 years of school, or
Dr. Pepper. Ooh yeah.
Paging Dr. Pepper. I need a Dr. Pepper.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite too. I love Dr. Pepper. Mr. Pibb, Dr. Pepper. That's my cherry Coke. Oh yeah, all those.
Yeah, there you go.
Jeremy's got tiles ready for me. Oh yeah.
I actually, have you guys ever seen the carpet square tiles?
Yes.
Where the rubber backing, you pull them up and wash them off and all that. So I've been looking at some of those down in Florida to buy in bulk, and actually to rubber carpet square tile the ranch and then pull them up when I'm done. I haven't done it yet, but I found a guy who has a bunch of them, and I can just set them down. I don't even got to glue them down, set them down, vacuum, and then we actually have carpet.
yeah, as long as you're not like moving furniture across them or anything, they usually sit pretty flat.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, we'll move the furniture out, put them down, and move the furniture back in. But I want to paint this winter as well. I want to, you know how dark it is in the old ranch house, and the ceiling's all, you know, stained wood and all that. I want a white ceiling, brighten it all up. So we're gonna try and take care of that this winter.
Man, I was hoping Guapo would come on, man. He told me he was hanging out with MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, and all these people at the 30 for 30 event or something like that, or under 30 or something. I don't know. It's all these up and coming people in Cleveland area. And someone invited Guapo to go. He wasn't one of the up and coming people though.
I guess I was too old to go.
I don't know anyone that has an Oculus for sale.
What about Down and Going? Can you invite me to one of those?
Yeah, that's where we would all fit in.
Yeah.
Down and Going over 30.
Oh man. Yeah, it's man, there hasn't been that many good units. I've been looking, I haven't seen much. But man, you're going to.
When'd you buy it? When's the last one you bought?
I mean, I bought one the other day just because I needed a stove for my tenant, and there was a stove in it. That's the only reason I bought it. So not very exciting.
There's
How much
nothing
did you get it for?
The one I just got with the cars was the last one I bought. That
How
was
much
decent.
did you pay?
$250.
That's not bad.
And I think I got like 20 some cars and like a couple models. And the one model is 1967, 69 in the box. It was like $100 model. There's another couple old models. And then a couple newer models. But man, a couple of the things were in the box. It would have been unbelievable. There was like this box. It was like this big. It's for like a diecast tractor. And I already know that thing had to be like $200-300. But it was empty box.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna show you the one that I bought. Tell me if you recognize it if you were looking at it.
I did look at that one.
Yep,
I was looking. I looked at that one. I almost bought that one.
So
The
what
chewy
was?
boxes indicate they had a pet.
What did I see?
Yeah, that Pokemon bag.
So there's the Pokemon vibe right there.
Yeah, I like that unit. I mean, I didn't like it enough to buy it though. Hands up.
You gotta bring the focus back here. The eye gets focused.
I didn't know that trick. See, now I learned something. That's why I love this job.
I paid $430 for this. You think I'll get it out of there?
I hope so.
Well, that's the one where they let the previous tenant in to get what they wanted. So hopefully,
She just took what she wanted out of it though.
Yeah. But you see the big pillow top mattresses?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys know that those single mattresses that I had at the ranch that you guys were staying on during Camp Hales, George and I put those together to make a king size bed, and we fall in the middle of the mattresses. So I was like, oh man, these mattresses may actually be comfortable. We'll take those to Otter Creek. So I bought it because I went, oh my goodness, there's something good in here. That Pokemon, I went, there's going to be something good in here. It looks like a collector. But there was the functionality as well of, brand new mattresses, pillow top mattresses. We can take those to Otter Creek with us. And then we don't have to spend $1,000 on a mattress.
yeah, it's very rare. It's common you find a mattress in a new unit. It's very rare the damn thing's any good.
So they looked decent. They do have pet hair on them, which I'm not a fan of. You guys know that, but they looked great in the pictures. And then when George and I went and put our lock on today, they looked good. We had to open it. So the facility said, oh, well, we have our facility lock on the inside of her unit. When we locked her out last time and she paid, and then we let her go in and get some stuff. And then we have another lock on it. And they're like, can you bring it back to us? So we had to open it up, and we looked and we're like, yeah, they look decent. But we just looked really quick, grabbed the facility lock, put our lock on, left, and went, we'll take care of this tomorrow.
I think it's gonna be. I'm hoping it's gonna be nice and good. Hopefully, a big Pokemon collection or something. Some video games.
It'd be great, wouldn't it?
Video games.
That'd be really good.
You never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah, a lot of the ones I've been wanting to buy just keep getting paid up for. Oh, is that one of those ones that grow?
Keep finding them everywhere.
Turtle.
Funny.
Oh man.
But Florida, I've been looking at some in Florida. Oh man, some good units in Florida.
I know. That's the problem with Florida. There's so many good units down there because
all the money.
You get people from all over the United States that moved to Florida and they got money.
And I got a bear down there now. Guys, I bought a bear. I bought a bear in a storage unit.
You bought, I think, let's just name all the animals you bought in a storage unit.
A moose?
Bear.
A moose?
Fox. Turkey.
Deer. Several deer. Bucks.
Elk.
Bucks.
Maui.
Squirrel?
I don't know.
Raccoon?
Deanna probably knows. Flippin' Adventures probably knows better than I do.
Beagle?
I can't remember all that was even in there.
It doesn't matter. The giant bear is the best.
The bear is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
You guys dared me. You said I would never do it. You were like, "There's no way Jeremy would ever buy a unit with a bear. He wouldn't do it." They were like, "He's got a moose. You don't get any better than a moose. He wouldn't go for a bear." Called your bluff. Did it.
He's like, I don't care. I'm going to buy that.
Bears.
I don't care. That thing was amazing. What you need to do, though, is put it on like wheels, and that you have like a remote control for you can like drive the thing around. And then and this way, like people come in, and then you can just like they're this way, like looking at it, and then you just go, and they, woo, ah! That would be awesome.
Not to mention that giant, huge safe as well.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Giant
big.
safe, always great. All kind of good stuff in that safe too.
I don't even remember what I bought. Oh, that had the cannon. That had the mini cannon in it. Man, I just remembered we had that mini cannon. That thing was amazing.
Did you sell it?
No, I ain't selling that thing. I'm keeping that. That thing is amazing.
I was going to say,
I guess we got a bobcat, fish. It's gonna be cool.
I was just wondering, man, shooting off a mini cannon. I remember when I was a kid, I shot off a mini cannon.
So we found the rounds for that mini cannon online. It's like $100 a box of ammo for those.
$100 a box? Can't you just get some ball bearings or something?
Probably not, but I do want to try it once.
Can't you just like put some powder in there and shoot it without shooting anything out of it?
Probably not, but
Is it considered a firearm if you can buy ammo for it?
I would say probably.
Oh, we got probably then.
I don't know. I just want to try it once. But I think what I need to do is announce at town hall, hey, if anybody hears loud noise, I got a mini cannon. I'm gonna shoot it off at this time. I don't know which direction it will be in.
I think you should start shooting it off like every day at the same time. Like the town crier, but the town cannon. Like every day at 12:24. Every day at 12:24, Jeremy fires off his cannon.
Well, Jeremy had barbecues again. He's got gas.
They said the potato cannon. I tell you what, man, the apple cannon I was shooting. Hillcrest Farms, guys. Oh my gosh. Apple cannon. $15 a bucket of apples. I'm talking. My son shot an apple. I never seen an apple go so far in my life. He's like, Dad, I'm going to try to shoot it at that mountain. What's that?
Is it all with air compressed?
All air compressed. I'm telling you, we should look into getting these. We can have lots of fun. We could probably shoot potatoes.
Or aerosol.
What's that?
Are they air compressed or aerosol?
I'm going to have to say air compressed because, I don't know, there's something that and all of a sudden you poof, and just poof.
Okay.
I mean, what's aerosol? What's the difference?
Well, the potato cannons that I've seen, you've got like an aerosol can that you spray into a chamber, and then you ignite the aerosol. It fires the potato.
Well, I don't know. These things, they have 5 of them set up or 6 of them. And you bring your thing over there, you put the thing and you pull back. Apple goes in, you push it up, and then the green light comes on, and you pull the trigger, and it poof, shoots it. I'm assuming it's all air compressed.
It could be. I guess I've heard of that, but
I got the property for it, fellas.
So we got to look up apple cannons, and we're going to have to invest in some apple cannons, and then we could like dress Guapo as a duck, and he can run across. Every time we hit him, he has to go back and forth.
You know, I forestry mulched part of the property up by the sauna area in the woods. We could put apple cannons and have a war.
Ooh. Apple cannons.
It welts this big in the side of her legs.
You better wear a helmet, Conky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say after I hit Conky with an apple? I'll be like, "How you like them apples?"
Ooh.
And there he goes. How did I know that was going to be his exit?
That was a good exit. That was better than most. The last few has been kind of weak. That was better. So they say right here, Conky, Flippin' Adventure says they use potato guns, aerosol, and welder lighter as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, these apple cannons were unbelievable. And I was telling my wife, I was like, it's just so funny because you won't buy a bag of apples here for $15, but you'll shoot a bucket of apples for $15.
Are you allowed to eat the apples you buy for a bucket for $15, or you have to shoot them?
Yeah, you could buy them, but you're already there. You can go pick apples and eat as many apples as you want.
Okay.
And they got a bunch of different varieties, so I always like going around. What's that?
I like the crunchy apples.
Yeah, they have some good varieties, Conky. But this year we went a little later than usual, so we went last weekend, so October is a little late for apples. There were some left, but a lot of them have been picked. You know what I'm saying? People do their apple picking a lot earlier.
So where is this place again?
It's called Hillcrest Farms.
Is it like up by Cleveland or?
It's about 40 minutes from me or so.
Oh, okay. So it's somewhat local.
Yeah, it's somewhere local. We've been going there for years, but they got like the little hay ride, take you to the back. You got a corn maze. Always a good time in the corn maze. You got to try to find different things in the corn maze. We found everything but one.
Was it the corn that you didn't find?
No, it was. You got to find these 4 things, and then you got to take your crayon and put the rubbing on there, the 4 pictures, and then the rest were all these questions, and then you had to go to different places, and they had the answers for the questions.
Neat.
Yeah, it was interesting. And then, man, tomorrow's video, Conky, what I find in this guy's basement. You guys won't believe. Guy,
basement, huh?
Yeah, his father passed away, and he's having garage sales at the house. Calls me out. I didn't realize he was in a garage sale first, and then I realized, and usually I don't like to go to houses that have garage sales. You know why, Conky?
Well, yeah, because everybody it's picked over. You're getting leftovers.
Yeah, all this good stuff's gone. Like Conky just said, it's picked over. But, man, some unbelievable stuff I got from this place. Unbelievable. So you're going to have to check out that video. It'll be tomorrow. And then, I don't even know Saturday's video yet. Got a couple things in the coal, or what do you call those, irons in the fire there.
Yeah.
What about you, Conks? What you got going on?
I'm going to try to finish up this truck and get the video out in the next week or so. I've really been kind of struggling to get through this because I made the decision that, for the last 3 years, I considered myself working on the room, you know what I mean? And, I need this, I need that, and I'd stop and order it, or I'd go out and get it, or whatever. This time I said, what, I'm not going to stop for anything. I'm just going to do it. If I need something, like today I needed a piece of wire for something, a specific size wire and length and all that. It's like I could either stop and order some wire, or I can just go through the house until I find something I know has the wire in it, tear it apart and get the damn wire, and that's what I did.
Nice, Conky.
So it's like nothing stopped me. But in this process, I'm actually, figuring.
And who needs a smoke detector, anyways, Conky?
It's beeping all the time. But throughout this process, I've been like collecting a list of things I need to do the next restoration. But this one is going to get done with what I have here if it kills me. So I
hope it don't kill you.
Well, I don't think it will. But I'm home stretch. I think I got everything I need.
Yeah.
I've got some pieces in the oven right now. I'll put the top coat of powder coating on them over the weekend and assemble this thing probably Sunday and hopefully have a video out in a week or so.
Nice. Yeah, sometimes when you go to I've gone to garage sales, even like they've been there for a few days. some things are overlooked, some things are missed. Sometimes people bring out more stuff as the sale goes on. And my dad was a king of going to garage sales, and he would always ask a couple questions. You have any firearms, coins, comic books? And you wouldn't believe how many times people are like, oh, yeah. A lot of times they bring out these firearms. Sometimes they would just give them to my dad because they didn't want them. You know, their husband passed away or whatever else. Here, just take these guns.
Yeah. Get them out of the house.
Get them out of the house. So, but by asking the question, he would always, every time I remember going when I was a kid, every person would always ask the same question. And a lot of times, you know, probably 9 out of 10 times, nothing. But that other time, sometimes they pull out some comic books, pull out some firearms, pull out some coins, military stuff. So,
Pays to ask.
It pays to ask, Conky. What do you got going on this week?
Well, we're trying to get Sammy feeling better.
Sammy's not doing good?
Yeah, he pulled a muscle or something. He's got a bulging disc in his back. He's for the most part okay, but he, like at night, he gets stiff and wakes up. He's hurting a little bit.
Oh,
We're trying to get him feeling better, and you know, there's a barrage of medicine he's taking for that. He's discovered Roxy's bed, so he's been laying in Roxy's bed. She goes to go to bed, and he's in there, and he barks at her, and so she's got to go lay in. All this taking place at 2:00 in the morning. Okay, so haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately.
That's tough.
But yeah, I just kind of muddled through trying to get the restoration done. Like I said, I mean, look at this thing.
That is awesome. Hold on.
You saw the thumbnail. What I showed you is the thumbnail.
Yeah, you got to do before and after, Conks.
When I get this thing put together, it's going to look like brand new.
Dude, this question's for Conky.
Okay. Is an Oculus age appropriate for my... What is an Oculus?
That's why I said this one's for Conky. An Oculus is the headgear that they wear for playing 3D gaming.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. The only thing I know about the Oculus, there's like different ones out there. So I don't know if that has like stuff that will. Does he already have things that will? What do you call that? Work with, compatible with. So that's the only thing I don't know about that kind of stuff. None of my kids don't have any of that. That'd be like my youngest brother. He's into that 3D or whatever you call that, virtual reality gaming.
Well, I mean, you said an 8-year-old,
9-year-old.
Monkey
said get him some Hot Wheels.
I mean, the only thing I would caution is, either he's got a self-regulator or you got to regulate how long that thing stays on his head. You know what I mean? But it's like any other game or any other thing that a person does where, too much can be a bad thing.
Yeah, the Oculus, like I said, it's 3, what do you call it? Virtual reality, basically, gaming. The only thing I've heard about is like if you wear it so long and then afterwards it's like, because you have to like readjust to the real world.
I'll tell you what happened to me years ago. This was probably 20 years ago now. You mentioned having that chair, that $400 chair. Well, I had something similar to that, only it wasn't a piece of furniture. It was a steering wheel you strapped to the table, and you had the pedals down on the floor. Of course, it had the force feedback, and you could switch gears and all that. I think it was called a Sidewinder. It worked with the computer. And I had a game where you raced Dodge Vipers, and so you'd start off with a base model, and as you won races, you could upgrade it. Anyway, I played this game for way too many hours. And I had a job in Cleveland. It was a stressful job. It was flex time, which meant I got up when I got up. I drove to work. I worked until sometimes the next morning. Sometimes I worked till 1:00 in the morning, and then came home. And because I couldn't go to sleep, I'd play the game until it was time to go to work again, practically. Or I might catch like an hour of sleep. And I found myself and at the time I had a Cadillac STS, which is it's always been a really fast car, but the year mine was particularly quick. I found myself driving that thing on the freeway like I was racing that damn game because I spent more time playing the game than I did actually driving the car. And I had to watch. You know what I mean?
Speeding around traffic.
It got bad there after a while. So, you can spend too much time on this stuff where you can't really separate what's going on in the game from what is happening when you stop playing the game. And that was me in my probably I've been in my 30s, like late 30s, early 40s, I guess. So you just gotta watch that, especially with kids.
Yeah, and then you gotta watch because like my cousin, he bought Nintendo this week and spend more time with his daughters, and then he just ended up playing the Nintendo all the time.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
His daughter's like, we never even got to play. He was always on it. So you get the Oculus for the kid. The parents might be on it all the time, and they might not even pay attention to the kid anymore. They're too busy playing the game. So you gotta be careful what gift you give these kids. Maybe just a $20 in an envelope and call it. Or gift card or something nowadays, right? Get them I don't know, Chick-fil-A gift card.
Yep, that would work.
Conky Flippin' Adventure t-shirt probably would be good.
That would work too.
How much is a t-shirt? How much is a t-shirt?
I don't know. It's whatever. I didn't change whatever Teespring.
You have me dying, Conky.
I didn't change the prices. I didn't crank them up or anything. I just whatever they charge for them is what I sold them.
This guy at the YouTube convention, he said they first came out. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna start making some stuff to sell," and they got these mugs. And I forgot what the name of the channel was. I'm trying to remember what the name it was. But long story short, on the mug it said FCK. And he's like, looks at the mug. He's like, wait a second. And everyone's like, dude, no one's going to buy these mugs. And he's like, we still got those mugs today. He goes, it came out wrong. After you seen it on the mug, it didn't look right. And I'm just thinking, Conky's like, I got these mugs. I'm just thinking of that guy's mugs as soon as you said that. He just said, he had all these mugs made of it. Just like, wait a second. Oh.
Well, I guess what's nice about Teespring or these services is you don't have to make a bunch of stuff. They get made to order and sent out. So, that's nice. But
so did they come up with the design, or you had to come up with the design?
I designed it and I uploaded the design, and I chose what colors T-shirts to put, what color lettering on and stuff like that. And it was kind of weird because it only gave me the choice of 6 colors of T-shirts, and I'd go over to some channels and they got all the colors of the rainbow. You can put this T-shirt on. So I think it might be a premium service where you got to pay extra if you want, to have all the different shades of blue and all the different shades of red and all that. So I did some basic colors and called it a day. So
yeah, that's I don't people keep saying I need to start selling some merchandise, so I gotta start selling some merch, and then I got lots of stuff to do, Conky.
It took me forever to get that set up. It's still not set up right. I had it set up where they could buy it through the YouTube channel, and you know how when you look at somebody's merch on their YouTube page, it shows if the T-shirt has something on the front, it shows the front of the T-shirt or hoodie or whatever. It was showing the backs of shirts and stuff. It's I don't want that. So I took it down and I never could get it to go back up. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
So you still got to get all the wrinkles pressed up.
I mean, you can still go to, there's links in different videos and places where you can click on and you can go to my merch page on Teespring, but it's not like having it on your page the way you're supposed to have it.
Yeah, and I thought about making a bunch of different types of some new shirts up. Auctioneer, Extraordinaire, famous saying shirts. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, how long ago?
I saw a Conky pass out shirt.
How long ago was that? That was 2 years ago. The skydiving, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how long it took me to get the shirts out.
It might be 3 years.
Is it 3 years?
I don't even know anymore, Conky. Time's flying too fast.
No, it seems to me it was 2021
That sounds good.
when we were down there doing that.
We had diapers on and no mask.
Yeah. Diapers and no mask.
Someone said just Jeff shirts. What happens if he sells more shirts than me, though? Then I feel bad. I'm just... Everyone wants a Just Jeff shirt.
Well, I know I sold more Conky passed out shirts than Conky passed laid in like a Rockstar shirt. So
We figure that.
and the mug says both. It has one on either side, which is kind of cool.
So now I know what I'm getting for Christmas. A Conky passed out mug.
Yeah.
Where he landed like a rock star. Your choice of which way you want to drink your coffee that morning.
Left-handed or right-handed, that's the way it works. Well, I know. If you go to my community page, there's a post. I think the post has a link to the merch in it, but you got to go that way to get to it. Oh, we should do AA shirts too. Yeah, Deborah says that.
Yeah, I definitely we should do AA shirts, and then just be like Guapo's lay as usual. It'll be like us three on the pit and the shirt, and then
Guapo, yeah, no Guapo.
just like the silhouette of Guapo, like outline of Guapo.
Oh, stoop in front of the silhouette.
I'll be back in 5 minutes. Signed.
Oh man.
Oh man. What else you got going on? Anything good, Conks?
No, we had to cut our auction short. We didn't really actually have an auction last Saturday. I think we're going to suspend the auction part of our show for a while.
Yeah.
We'll get things figured. Between Sammy being the way he is and me having this like this now, we can't really, now that I'm actually restoring in this space, we can't really do the auctions down here anymore. So we have to figure out how we're going to handle that going forward.
Garage.
So,
Garage.
yeah, the detached garage is not an attached garage. So we might clean out another room upstairs and figure out how to do it up there. Well, it's just, I don't know. Up in the air.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out one way or another.
Worst case, come down my building. You guys can come there, do an auction.
Well, there we go. We'll start auctioning off your stuff too.
Hey, now. Hey, we got Rob some good stuff over here. We're going to see what we got here. Oh, yeah. A whole box of jewelry. Oh, one money. $5. Now 10.
Who cares? It's not mine anyway.
It's not, whatever it's for. Then just tell Joe to ship it.
Yeah, tell Joe to ship it.
Oh, my gosh. We had so much stuff to ship the last. So we had the auction last week. We had over almost 1,300 lots.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of lots. And then this auction this week, it was probably like 500 lots. So, and then almost all the horses got shipped.
How much did you say that one person we spent $6,000?
Almost $6,000. Just horses.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was insane, Conky. I couldn't believe it. And it was like one of those things like, oh, I checked the auction. I'm like, oh yeah, that's it looks good, you know. And then after auction ends, I go to check. I'll pull it up right now, like, oh, check the high bid. So here's the Breyer horse auction.
I'm so sick that I missed the big track.
I'm sick you did too. I was like, oh, Conky won this thing. Nope. I was wrong.
The thing I did get was kind of cool.
No, that's real cool. Let's see if I can get this Conky. Trying to pull it up.
You're trying to get just the Breyer horses or the total for the auction?
Yeah, just the Breyer. Let's pull this up here, full screen. So this is the top one horse, $400. One horse, $300. Those three horses, $300. That horse, $175.
Wow.
175, 175, 175, 175, 150, 125, 125, 125, 125, 100. I'm not making this stuff up, Conks.
Wow.
This is a $525 unit.
Nice.
And it just keeps going and going.
What
$80.
sold
$80.
Was it the train that sold for the most?
No.
Was it
This horse, $400. That was the top bidding. Top item was the $400 horse.
Oh, okay.
The train sold for $350.
And then you had a Transformers train. The only reason I didn't bid on that was because it said NOS, but it didn't say whether it was sealed.
Good question. I believe it was sealed though.
Yeah, if I'd have known it was sealed, I might, because it was at $100 when I looked at it.
I think it sold for 100 only, Conks.
Okay. Yeah, if I'd have known it was sealed, I probably would have bid against that. But I didn't know. You know what I mean? It didn't say that it was sealed. It just said NOS.
Yeah, you should call me, Conks.
Yeah, I probably should have. I should have called you on that, and I meant to call you and ask you about the size of some of those horses, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to describe them right or not for what I needed.
Yeah, we definitely would have had a size that fit there. I would say the medium-sized Breyers probably would have looked nice in there.
Yeah. It didn't even really have to be a Breyer. It could have been like an off-brand.
Yeah, we had some other... Now I know, Conky, I'm going to put horses aside for you.
When you see the actual Tonka horses that belong in there, I don't even know that they're marked Tonka. I think they just look like a plastic horse.
I say, are they hard plastic?
They're hard plastic. There were different colors, but they were either black, white, or brown, I think. And I think they were, if I'm not mistaken, the black ones were solid color. The white or brown, I think, had like some details, but I think the black were solid black. But you know, when you find them on eBay, they go for, if they're in good shape, maybe $20-25 each. And I don't really need the actual Tonka horse. I just want to be able to put a couple horses in the back of that thing. Be done.
A couple horses. What did Jeff say? He said, any old Spider-Man 43, 41. Here's a couple I just got. But it's not 43 or 41. Let's see here. We got Amazing Spider-Man number 35. Amazing Spider-Man 37. Amazing Spider-Man number 46. Amazing Spider-Man number 55. And Amazing Spider-Man number 56.
So those are, I saw some 12-cent. What era would the 12-cent comics have been out in?
1960s.
Okay.
Basically, comic books go in 3 stages. You had there we go.
When were you?
So you had your Golden Age comics, which is basically 1937 to, I think, what, I don't want to give you the wrong date exactly, 58, maybe 59. I don't know.
So comics started in 37?
Well, they started before that, but the first superhero was pretty much 37. And then Superman came out in 38 and Batman came out in 39.
Okay.
So, yeah, Batman was like May 1939 was the first one. Detective Comics 27 was the first Batman. And then Superman, I want to say, was in 38. I want to say it was either November or December of 38. And that was Adventure Comics. And I can't remember. I mean, Action Comics, not Adventure Comics. Action Comics. Can't remember exact number. But they were, those comic books existed. You know, Detective Comics was, you know, that was number 27. Batman came out. But that was, I think the Detective Comics came out in like 1937 or 36. And they had different people in there. And then Batman came out and it was such a huge hit. And then he just took over and was Detective Comics ever since.
Okay.
And then they made Batman comic after Detective Comics. So like the first Batman comic books, and not the first Batman books, obviously, because it was Detective. So blah, 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 blah. So, but I guess it's about that time of day, Hong Kong's.
Yeah. We should call it a night.
You want to do the prayer? You want me?
I'll let you do it this time.
All right, I appreciate that, Hong. All right, well, Lord, thank you for bringing us together. We appreciate this friendship that you gave us on this AA, and we get to share this friendship with all of the wonderful people watching tonight. We appreciate everybody out there watching, and also anyone that has any special attentions from everyone that's we know there's some people that have some issues that are watching tonight. Please, Lord, just help them out any way you can. Whether it's something to do with surgery from their feet or, financial issues or whatever it may be, or health issues or someone in their family, whatever it could be, just answer their prayer, Lord. And thank you once again for all you've done for us. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate everyone watching tonight, and got some great videos coming out, some great, unbelievable stuff. You won't believe the stuff I got out of this guy's basement. Unbelievable. And man, just awesome auction Saturday, comic books. And then next Saturday, Conky, there's some cool, everything from vintage lunch boxes. There's an actual made in Cleveland, Ohio antique time clock.
Like a worker would punch in on okay.
Turn of the century time clock.
What's it mean? Is it like wood or?
It is probably about this tall. It's wood and brass and glass. And put it over there. You put the time card in. You pull the lever down. And it goes ding.
Cool.
And the clock on it is a key wound clock.
Nice.
And made in Cleveland, Ohio. So unbelievable. So that's why I love my job. You just never know what you're going to see, never know what you're going to find. And that's why you guys need to watch the videos, because you never know what you're going to see, never know what I'm going to find. And you get a chance to actually buy the stuff like Conky. But don't be like Conky and miss out on the stuff you want. Because Conky told me, Rob, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this. Everything he could want and more, and boom. He was slacking. Well, he wasn't slacking. He was stripping paint or painting or whatever the heck he was doing, but he wasn't buying.
I bid on it in the morning, and I thought I got to come back later because I know this bid isn't going to do it.
You should have put a higher bid in.
I should have. I should. That's all. I should have done that.
I've done it many times, Conky. Same things happen to me, be storage units or other things. And eBay, man, that's always tough because I've been buying some comics off eBay, and it's been hit or miss, because eBay there's no time added on. It's like you throw that high bid in at the end, and it's
they let you snipe,
and you just don't know you don't know how high it's gonna go. So, but we appreciate everyone watching. Don't forget, check out all of our other videos. Any last final words, Conky, for this evening?
No, just good night, and tune into our show Saturday night. See what we're doing.
8 o'clock Saturday night, Conky's Flippin' Adventures, and then we got Hales at 8 o'clock or on Sunday night.
Yeah, he's 8 on Sunday.
And then we got Guapo's not even here. Hopefully he will show up on time for his live auction at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. And my auction is this Saturday, 1 o'clock, next Saturday at 1 o'clock, the following Saturday at 1 o'clock. So we got auctions lined up, Conky. Unbelievable stuff coming up. Unbelievable. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful